I really want to have that nice car, dress well, have a big house. I want all those things, but I don't know how to get them. Yeah, well, if you want to get what you want in life, you really have to start thinking about what is the story that you tell yourself about yourself. Like that story you tell people about who you are, your life story, how you feel towards yourself and who you are. Have you ever thought about that? Oh, you mean like the way I think about myself? Like the story I tell people, well, me, I was brought up in a small town. My parents didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't really have the nice things that I wanted. And I kind of just been hustling and trying to get to anywhere I can. And yeah, I feel like I'm just a person of their circumstances, right? This is who I am. Okay, well, that story you're telling yourself about you can either really empower you and make you feel strong and happy, or it can kind of make you feel like a victim and make you feel a bit down and upset. So maybe we could change up that story a bit. Okay, so for example, yeah, you grew up in a small town and your parents maybe didn't have a lot of money to give you the best type of life, but you can grow as a person and you learn from that. And it wasn't your parents' fault either if they didn't have enough abundance. So you don't have to be a victim of what you were brought up in. You can create your own story and you can always learn and expand who you are and become better. So you change your story and change the way you feel about yourself. You'll start walking differently and your energy will be different too. All right. Yeah, that's what's up. I get that. I'm gonna write down who I think I am on a piece of paper. And I'm going to then write who I want to be on a piece of paper, depending on who I think I am now. Like, I'm going to change my story. And then I'm going to be able to, walk different and feel like I am capable of things. My old past doesn't need to present itself as the clear future. My old past can be changed in any moment I decide I want to be someone else. Right? Yes, exactly. That's perfect. And it can be as simple as just doing an exercise on a piece of paper and actually taking into account the thoughts you're having to yourself about yourself now. Like sometimes we don't even pick up on those things. We're just walking around, living our life, feeling a certain way, thinking a certain way about ourselves. We don't really pick up on it until we stop and think, what am I actually thinking most of the time? I think this about myself, that about myself. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I can keep tabs on that shit. And when you do that, you'll start to think, I don't like thinking about that way about myself. That's not empowering. It doesn't make me feel good. I'm going to change that shit. And yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. So give it a try, and I hope it works out.